Hey folks, Mike Slomo Brenner here for Industrial Guitars. Thank you for joining us for the fifth installment of Lapsteel as a second language. We're going to talk about a technique called the pinch technique. This lick, very associated with the dobro in G tuning, the way I play it. But as you can see, just the technique in general can give you some musical ideas. The first way I want to approach this lick is actually using pick blocking. So if you haven't checked out the first installment of this series where I spent some time on pick blocking, check that out first. And if you haven't been practicing, maybe you want to tone that skill up. The lick goes like this. It's going to sound like this. It starts with your bar angled, second fret, third string. That's an A, right? G, A. And you're sliding up to the fourth fret, which is a B. Okay? Just that alone could probably be an exercise that you could spend some time on. Just the single note slide. Especially if you're going to try to not use that vibrato. Just hit that. Bring in vibrato afterwards. With the pick blocking added, we're going to slide up to that note. We're going to mute with the thumb that struck it originally, and then we're going to strike middle finger on top string on the open D. Right? And when I struck that open D, I muted the third string with the thumb. Mute. And then if I continue with the lick, I'm going to be muting the top string with the middle finger as I strike the new note on the third string. Right? If I don't do pick blocking and I actually do the pinch lick at the same time, it turns into a really familiar lick. Almost the standard like pedal steel-y move with the major second moving to the major third. Has a nice sound. And that tension on the way up is important too. You really want to feel it resolve in tune at the top. Okay. Try going from 4th fret to 5th fret. You get that kind of C-sus sound. Go from 5th fret to 7th fret. That's going to a unison note from a C to a D, joining with the open D. So you can really tell if your tuning is in or out. I really like this, going from 7 to 10. That's for your 5th interval to your flat 7. We're talking about the key of G. And then last 10 to 12. Flat 7 to root. Or you could go up to the 15th fret. Or you could go up to, that's the blues scale. If you wanted to do the 2nd to 4, an octave up, you could do that. So what I would do with the metronome to start, just try that pinch lick. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, till it's nice and smooth. You really want to get that B in tune. And it's actually just a little flat of a B straight up A440 like I explained with the tuning. You're actually bringing it just shy of a perfect B note. You could of course do the major scale all the way up. Back on the blues scale. It's any way that you want to try to torture yourself, but you really want to open your ears and make sure that that note that you're sliding into is in tune with that top open D. It's easy when it's unison, but you want to make sure that the harmonies are perfect. Here's that the pick blocking version of that again. Little of my Indian training in there, but the idea is you're sliding against a static note, so that's going to help your ear out to keep it all in tune. You're pick blocking when you're doing that sort of. Right? The reason that you're only hearing one note is because I'm blocking that top string when I'm sliding up to it. Okay? So keep practicing that. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed these Lapsteel for as a second language videos. Certainly leave your nice comments. And once again, it's Mike Slomo Brenner for the Great Industrial Guitar Company. Check them out at industrial.com. And thanks again.